When Kim Porter tragically passed away back in November 2018 at the young age of 47, official records quickly closed the case, listing lobar pneumonia as the natural cause. But if you've been tracking the intense mystery behind her final days, you know that the people who actually lived in her shadow and survived those same dark Hollywood corridors tell a completely different story. Right now, a fresh wave of startling details is surfacing from key insiders who are convinced the truth is finally coming to light, with singer Al B. Sure standing firm in his belief that pneumonia was never the real killer.
Years ago, I posted some information that was, basically trying to save my life. And thank goodness to my ex, the wonderful Kim Porter, the late Kim Porter, who, kind of warned me all along the way to, just kind of watch your back, so on and so forth. And I didn't understand why.
Because it did.
At the exact same time, Gena Tew has stepped forward to shed light on her own horror stories inside private elite parties and infamous freak-offs, exposing a dark world where life-threatening dangers and toxic environments were secretly normalized and kept entirely hidden from the public.
My sanity and my clarity, this has been nagging at me for a while, and I've rushed it away. But there's so much stuff that has come up, and there's things that, I was exposed to some things, and it's just, it's so hard to say stuff without.
It's impossible not to look at Gena and Al B. Sure and feel an overwhelming sense of suspicion. Why did two completely separate people connected to the exact same elite circle suddenly suffer massive, life-threatening medical emergencies out of nowhere? They are shouting from the rooftops that there are no coincidences in these dangerous games, and Kim was simply the one who didn't survive. As the world re-examines her final moments, powerful insiders are whispering that the full, unfiltered truth is about to explode. It wasn't long ago when massive reports surfaced claiming that Kim's family was seeking legal advice and was in pursuit to slap Diddy with a lawsuit for wrongful death. The family was even said to have physical evidence to support their case, apparently. The family was and still is undeniably shattered by Kim's death because they feel like she didn't die from natural causes, and to make matters worse, Diddy reportedly also kept the twins from having a relationship with the family in Georgia and has isolated them from any communication, leaving her loved ones feeling totally cut out. On top of that, rumors circulated that her family was fighting tooth and nail to publish Kim's hidden manuscript, an explosive tell-all that vanished instantly upon her death. Despite claims she had already dispatched a copy directly to her family.
All his deepest secrets. You understand? Kim knew why he was using the butt plugs. Man, Kim probably told all that shit in her.
That missing manuscript is allegedly the smoking gun that reveals an undisputed motive to silence Kim permanently. According to insider leaks, Kim laid out the raw, horrifying details of her life, including how she secretly uncovered and copied hidden tapes Diddy filmed of himself engaging in intimate acts with underage male artists he was managing, including a recorded session with an 18-year-old pop star who went on to become a global icon. She allegedly wrote about Diddy diving deep into dark voodoo and casting curses, a dark turn that left her completely terrified, alongside stomach-turning claims that he forced her, while 9 months pregnant, into graphic group encounters for energy harvesting to protect his fame and fortune, even setting up violent group encounters involving major celebrities. Beyond those terrifying claims, the manuscript allegedly exposed, other than this there, were also alleged details of how Kim protected Al B. Sure from running into Diddy and telling him not to go to certain places because she knew exactly what Diddy was capable of. Kim was reportedly ready to expose severe physical abuse, mental isolation, extreme control, how she would use a strap-on to please Diddy and hysterically cry alone after doing so, how her house was being wired, phone lines were tapped, how Diddy was paying personnel to watch her closely, and even details of how Diddy wanted full custody of the twins, forcing her to issue a final ultimatum that she would burn his entire empire down if he tried to steal her children. The book allegedly went even deeper, revealing there were also supposed to be details of how the East and West Coast faked things to eliminate Tupac and Biggie to obtain their masters, because Pac and Biggie were allegedly planning to get together and challenge Bad Boy and Death Row on the rights to their music, along with countless other dark secrets. While a tell-all written by an outsider can easily be brushed off as clout chasing, a personal memoir written by Kim Porter herself carried unbreakable truth. Her words had the power to destroy empires, making her impossible to ignore. To make matters even more suspicious, crime scene details emerged after her. Passing showing there were leaked reports of blood that was allegedly located on Kim's pillowcases, and also a slight trail of blood on the bedroom floor that lead to the bathroom, actually based on reports. Kim was not found unresponsive in her bed, but she was discovered on the bathroom floor, and if they found her in bed, then she was strategically placed there. Combined with the chilling fact that, and let's not forget that the original now deceased coroner who conducted the first autopsy on Kim's suspected foul play with the amount of a certain toxin that was found in her system, it becomes terrifyingly clear why figures like Albie, Sure, and Gena believe Kim was deliberately taken out, pointing their fingers straight at Diddy. Through all the chaos, Albie, Sure, has been the one person who never backed down from his story, reminding the world back in November 2021 how in her final days, she was running from someone or something, and that he had told her to call the FBI then shortly after. Uploading the post, Albie edited the last part of the caption and removed any mention of the FBI and said that Kim was running a marathon. He previously grieved the tragic moment he received the news, posting, "I just found this footage from the morning I show. Learned of at Lady KP's aka #Kim. Porter's death and how it ripped the soul from my physical body. I do know very clearly that #Kimberly didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia. That's some BS really. This is where I get in trouble. I'll be actually tagged Diddy in the post, directly calling out Diddy while adding, we just celebrated our son at Quincy's. New deal. And Christmas special with at Netflix she was in. Fantastic health as well, laughing seeing me in at Diddy's. Mutual exchange at the theater. I'm going to leave it here. Fast forward to March 2024, and Al was once again firing massive shots, implying Diddy was behind both Kim's sudden end and his own unexplained 2022 coma, while announcing a massive upcoming documentary that promises to shatter the industry.
We're going to produce the Albie Shore life story. So hold on to your britches, and you'll really understand how I ended up in a coma. You're really going to need to call Homeland Security.
By 2025, as conversations around Kim's hidden book grew louder than ever, Albie, Sure, addressed the public narrative head-on, pointing out how from 2009 all the way through 2018, people repeatedly told him he was crazy and needed to sit down whenever he tried to warn everyone about these exact details. He called out law enforcement for completely ignoring the urgent warnings Kim gave him out of pure desperation when she warned him to protect his own back before bad things happened, recalling how people mocked him and told him to get psychiatric help, even as he stood outside Diddy's trial years later saying the exact same thing.
Been quite a journey, and as I said, even as it relates to writing the book, I went through many, almost, more than a decade of being scrutinized and clowned by law enforcement, them telling me, you need some help. Sex trafficking? Really? What's wrong with you? No way. But not realizing that they were also working for the situation.
He still flat out refuses to buy the pneumonia narrative, insisting it makes zero sense given that Kim was radiating health and energy right before her death, vividly recalling their warm interaction at their son's Netflix event. On top of that, Albie Sure has openly questioned whether Kim contracted a mysterious, destructive infection directly from Diddy, a horrific detail that aligns directly with Gena Tew's harrowing first-hand account.
My sanity and my clarity, this has been nagging at me for a while, and I've brushed it away. But there's so much stuff that has come up, and there's things that, I was exposed to some things, and it's just, it's so hard to say stuff without.
Gena opened up about her own traumatic experience of going from living on the streets of New York to being sucked into Diddy's high-profile circle, where she became a regular guest at his wild events and allegedly contracted HIV directly from inside that camp. because her illness went completely undiagnosed and untreated for 8 long years. It tragically escalated to full-blown AIDS, causing her body weight to plummet to a terrifying 65 pounds, destroying her muscle strength and leaving her unable to walk. Just like Al B. Sure. Gena is fighting relentless to expose the truth. Bringing 2 entirely different individuals from 2 completely different paths to the exact same terrifying realization. Kim Porter possessed dangerous information, and someone ensured she would take it to her grave. But if there's one constant in this world, it's that the truth cannot stay buried forever. And with Diddy now sitting behind bars, the real story behind Kim Porter's death might finally see the light of day. So jump down to the comments and let me know what you think really happened to Kim Porter.